Hey church family, Jordan here. I want to get you prepared for worship this Sunday, August 30th, as well as share about what's coming up in the life of the church. So for this weekend, it'll be a typical weekend for us. We'll have our Sunday school classes for children all the way through adults at 8 a.m. here at the church building, and then followed by two worship services. Our first one at 9:15 and our second one at 10:45. This is also a fifth Sunday, so there's 4 of these throughout the year, and on fifth Sundays we do things a little bit differently to where we only have classes up through 2-year-olds. So there won't be classes for 3-year-olds, preschool, and kindergarten during the services like we typically do. So those kiddos will be joining us. We love having them in there, and part of that is so that they are able to witness baptisms that morning. So during the first worship service, we'll be celebrating and witnessing 3 different baptisms of some younger hearts of our church, and then also during that service, those younger kids who are in the service with us, we will invite them up to the stage area, and they'll be sharing 2 different Bible verses that they've imprinted on their hearts throughout the month of June and July, and those will be Proverbs 18:10 followed by Joshua 1:9. So Miss Michelle Weisson, she'll be sending out some notes to the parents, so parents have an eye out for that, just with directions and what that will look like throughout the morning. So there are no baptisms during the second service, so if you're wanting to see those will be happening during the first service. We'll have 3 different ones that we will get to witness and celebrate. So, and then that evening, so at 6 o'clock, last Sunday was our first Sunday back to where we had youth groups starting back up. So this is for 7th grade through 12th grade. So students within the church, they gather here at the church building from 6 o'clock until about 9 o'clock that evening. So Pastor Jake, his small group leaders, are looking forward to gathering again that evening for their second gathering of this school year. So a lot going on Sunday. If you have questions about anything, feel free to contact the church office. We're glad to help. And the parking lot should be completely finished by then, Lord willing. So it'll be simpler to find a spot. There shouldn't be cones set up and so on and so forth. So, and then a couple other things to note. So 2 Sundays out from now would be Picnic Sunday, so September 13th. So we've been talking about this a little bit. We've been having signups in the lobby. If you'd like to volunteer to help for that, whether before the picnic or during the picnic or after the picnic, we'll be having signups one last time out in the lobby near the Welcome Center. So either myself or Denise Hoyt will be out there throughout the morning. So after the worship services. So if you have questions or you'd like to sign up for that, feel free to drop by. We'd be glad to share about ways in which you'd be welcome to serve during that morning or the day before or after in the afternoon, so of the specific event. But one thing that would be helpful would be we'll ask that all of our regular attenders would bring a side dish. So if you go to christcovenant.org/picnic, that's going to take you to a webpage about the picnic with some details, but it's also going to list out alphabetically with last names of which certain age groups, not age groups, but a last name should bring specific things. So Weddle, so for W, I'm bringing brownies or cookies or so on and so forth. So go to that website, find your last name there alphabetically, and it'll tell you what to bring. And if you don't want to bring specifically that specific thing, you could change it up if you want. So anyways, but that's just to help us coordinate food. And for that particular lunch that day, followed by our worship service. So at 10:15, we'll have lunch afterwards here in the backyard. We'll be having pulled pork sandwiches and pulled chicken sandwiches. So looking forward to that morning. We'll be starting the book of Romans. So I'll share more details about that next Sunday as we anticipated as well. So, but food sign up, lobby for volunteer sign up. Then one other particular thing is we'll be having a men's breakfast even the day before the picnic on September 12th. So we'd love for the brothers of our church who are planning to attend that to actually register for that. So the deadline's coming up here in about a week. So if you could go to our website, click on the events tab, find the men's breakfast image, and just follow the prompts from there to register. That will help the team that is helping lead that and coordinate that to plan well for that. So a lot more going on that I could share about, but I would always direct you to check out the weekly email, read your bulletin, your program, or just go to the church website, or feel free to reach out to us here at the church. We'd be glad to help and share more things with you. So I'm looking forward to gathering with you this Sunday.